start with you. Hi, I'm Joey Lim.
And I'm John Tan.
Today we're out here at Sunny SB to talk about motivation among MBA students. Recently there's an article that's been released about motivation being an important factor in the maritime industry, as well as the improved communication should be one of the factors considered to be improved among workers. But is that true really?
We have prepared some questions on Herzberg's theory of motivational and hygiene factors, Maslow's theory of needs hierarchy, and some questions on communication.
Well, let's go see what our students have to say, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, so my first interview today will be Anna from EMT. So right now, I'll be using line 22 from the article available on Blackboard, which talks about how employees should be trained up in relevant systems communication, and how we're going to use those lines of the article, and how does it affect the maritime industry. Well then, let's go. Alright, can I interview for a moment?
Sure.
Alright, so there's this line that mentions that while technology and systems are important, the key to unlocking the construction sector's future is really good and motivated people. How do you think that applies to our maritime industry?
Well, in this era, the maritime industry uses a lot of technology, but it's also not entirely dependent on it. Rather, good communication between the workers is also extremely important to ensure a successful transaction. Thus, the key to unlocking the construction sector's future is motivating people to communicate more.
That's very good. Can you give some examples of good communication?
Some examples of good communication would be between a shipbroker, a ship owner, and a charterer. They will need to have good communication and to ensure a successful transaction. So I think the expert does apply to the maritime industry.
Alright, that's very good. Thank you very much.
First interview for today will be Afghan. I'll be asking her a question on how motivation or lack of it affects the organization and the sector. Let's go! Having motivation or lack of it affect the organization and the sector.
So motivation is the willingness to exert high levels of effort towards organization goals, conditioned by the effort's ability to satisfy some individual needs. Firstly, there will be an increase in staff turnover, which means that the staff will leave the company, or in other words, hand in resignation letter. Secondly, productivity will go down. They will start losing customers. This is because with the low productivity, the production is of low quality, and then it will lead to bad reputation of the company because the customers will be dissatisfied and will talk bad about the company. So when they talk bad about the company and this bad news goes to the ears of others, it will give a bad reputation towards the company. Lastly, most costs will increase and motivation is at its lowest point. This will then lead to failure of the company, where net asset value is down, means blaming, despair up, and self-belief down. Thus, self-confidence is down, and hence leads to the failure.
Second interview for today will be Wenjang, again from DND. So my question will be about whether communication is an important area when there are different individuals. Let's go. So do you think communication is an important area?
I think communication is especially important in construction field. I believe that if there's a communication problem such as language barrier between the workers to the office, or even the office instruction is unclear, this could cause accident to happen, or even worse, the structural failures or loss of lives. Another important factor is the attitude of the instructor, the leader. If they mistreat their workers or communicate in a very unpleasant way, surely there will be a turnover, as the worker will be very dissatisfied to their leader or boss. So communication is definitely a very important factor in terms of helping the company to achieve their success and work well.
So let's say you were the boss of the construction firm, what would you do?
I will definitely employ some professional trainer to train them in terms of how they communicate and how they work together.
Alright.
And I also provide rewards for them for something good for the staff. For example, if they could manage to complete the project within the timeline or even earlier, then I'll definitely reward them with something good. I believe that this will encourage them to be more work better for our company.
I see, that's an interesting view. Thank you very much.
My second interviewee will be Jasmine, and she's a year 1 DME student. I'll be asking her on how communication is important and some consequences on the lack of communication. Let's go! Hi Jasmine. Can I ask you a question on what are your thoughts on the importance of communication?
Communication is an important area as a large portion of problems companies face relates to the quality of human resources and efficient communication. Communication is not a purely inborn skill and ability. It is necessary to be developed. Successful communication is based on tactfulness, constructiveness, freedom to perform, responsibility awareness, good general knowledge, as well as knowledge self-perception.
So what are the consequences of lack of communication?
Management teams that do not communicate the goals with the employees efficiently and not being committed to them cannot implement the strategy efficiently and in full. In conclusion, research has shown the performance of a company improves when there is effective communication, as well as ideas and theories are more easily exchanged and implemented between the workers.
Thank you.
On the interview today will be Jason, who's also once again from DMB. So my question will be related to Maslow's theories of needs hierarchy, on which needs and levels will be fulfilled if communication is improved. Okay, let's go. So with reference to Maslow's theory of needs hierarchy, what do you think are needs or levels that will be fulfilled if communication is improved?
In my opinion, I feel that self-esteem level of the Maslow's theory of needs hierarchy will be fulfilled the most if communication is improved. With improved communication, one will be able to gain confidence and also the respect of others.
Alright. So why do you think communication isn't such a key factor for other factors such as maybe psychological?
As compared to other levels, communication isn't a key factor. For psychological level, communication isn't really needed, and one can easily reach that level without communicating. For safety level, one can ensure their own safety and doesn't have to rely on communication or also on others. For self-actualization level, communication is just a basic factor of the level, and improving it wouldn't really affect the level as a whole. That is why I think self-esteem level will be fulfilled the most with improved communication.
Thank you very much. Hey John,
Hey.
we got quite a variety of yesterday, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I was wondering, is improved communication really a hygiene factor though?
To me, I don't think it's a hygiene factor, but I think it's a motivational factor. Because motivational factors are intrinsic to the individual and relate more to the work rather than the environment, which is work done or supervised. And they contribute to motivation when they are present, but do not necessarily lower an individual's morale when they are not. Such as recognition, sense of achievement, interest, responsibility, and opportunity for growth. How about you?
I disagree. I think it's more of a hygiene factor. Now, hygiene factors, as we know, are factors that are not necessarily motivational uplifters. Rather, if not available, they cause the dissatisfaction to go up. Now, as we all know, communication is vital. We want to do anything, say projects and such. And that's a project. You want to maintain good communication now because if not, it might cause many of certain documents, which could cause the whole project to be submitted late, and people might have strained relations as a result. Nowadays, a lot of places also send their workers to programs that develop their communication skills. I think this supports the fact that communication is really important and should be considered a hygiene factor.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I guess that's almost the end of our interview session.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the end of our interview
Before we learn something from today's session.
about motivation as well as communication. I'm Joey Lin,
And I'm Jonathan.
and now
We
we're
are signing
signing off.